We return to Edgy Elementary once more. If Hiro is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher, Zukawa. There's no doubt she had something to do with the birth of Ms. Zu. Aw, we escaped from here only to come back again? That's kind of depressing. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Let's go. I really hope that there's no penalty we're going to face because we just rescued her straight off. I wonder what would have happened if we tried to go to the other rooms. You know, do the test in order. Also, it's been brought to my attention that apparently this game, although it never makes it clear, there is actually like good and bad ends for each chapter. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to finish it blind, but I'm going to go back and get the good ending for like a final video. And I have no idea which one of these rooms I'm supposed to go in. We've been in here, right? Yeah. I'm not going to try and do anything different because now I think, judging from past experience, I think I'm probably locked into a bad end now. Or if not a bad end, then like a normal end. I don't know. Oh, shut up, game. I try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper. Another talisman? Oh. It is a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Got fragment G. This is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then... by the specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of the fragment I and the start of the fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Okay. It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. Where? Ew, God. Why? Why would he think to look in here? I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving my other up the severed neck. It's going to be hilarious if there's just nothing there. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ha! After much struggling, I tip the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out and find a transistor megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Tenma? You okay? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. I don't understand that logic, but alright. Like I was saying, I'm going to do a redo. I'll just show the decision points that make a difference, and I'll probably just follow a guide, because it can be really obscure if judging by Spirit Hunter NG. Animal heads are mounted up high on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all the heads look like they died in pain. Is that a hippo? What is that? Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. What does it taste like? This could be an important clue. The organs strewn around the floor look fresh and tasty. I think I gotta go this way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really curious if we could have just skipped that part and done this test. Like, would she have died or something? There's a pencil and problem sheet on the desk. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see numbers and mathematical symbols. This seems to be a math test. Well, I'm saving before I do that then. Alright. Yep. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Hopefully our spirit points haven't been reset. Begin the test. She doesn't seem too upset about us leaving and coming back. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. The school had 5 floors. Wait, what? 3 seconds. 3 times 5 is 15? Is that all it is? Okay. What? Okay. Let me read that again. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. At 5 floors, how long would it take to get from the first to the 5th? Oh, it's 12 seconds because the first floor isn't one of them, right? Okay, because second floor is 3 seconds. Third floor, 6 seconds. Fourth floor, 9 seconds. Fifth floor, 12 seconds. Alright. Got me. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? Okay, 60 kilometers per hour means they can run 1 kilometer in a minute. Right? Yeah. And then 30 meters is 0.03 of a kilometer. I think. 1,000. Okay. So if it was 100 meters would be a tenth of a kilometer. So it could reach them in a tenth of a second. No. What am I saying? It could take in a tenth of a minute. So a tenth of a minute is 6 seconds. And then half of that would be 50 meters. So a tenth of a second would be... Wait a minute. I gotta start. Okay, 60 kilometers in an hour, 1 kilometer in a minute, and then 1 kilometer in a minute, 30 meters, 100 meters in 6 seconds, 10 meters in 0.6 seconds. So then 10 times 3, 0.6 times 3 would be 0.6 seconds for 10 meters. So 1.2 seconds for 20 meters and 1.8 seconds for 30 meters. Yes, that better be an option. Well, 2 seconds then. 1.8. Yes! An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Okay. And observing an ostrich. Bring an airbag. Their specialty... What? Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? Is it quadratic something? No, it's not. It's gonna be a quarter as strong, right? Or a third as strong. I don't know what the answer there was. I think like speed, the force of something moving is quadratic, right? So I should have said a quarter as strong, I think. Okay, what was that? It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, you disobeyed the teacher. You get a special test. Advanced to the animal classroom. Okay. I'm not saving after that because I've got like 0.2 of a second to get all the other answers. Animal classroom. That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? Probably. And we're supposed to take a test in there? I'm slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be. There's a pencil and problem sheet on the desk. You glance at the problem sheet. Looks like some kind of foreign language. Great. No idea what kind of test it is. Let's do this. I could pick up the pencil and turn over the paper, but... Freiji? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Before I can even ask her, Ai shakes her head violently. Nope, nope, nope. I don't know any Spanish. I don't really think it's Spanish, though I guess that confirms there's no way to take it. If we want to be able to take the test, we'll need someone who understands foreign languages. Oh, boy. There's not even a point in doing this because I'm going to immediately die and have to restart. Go back and get them again. So I'm just going to quit here and retake that animal or the test before that one. Well, how am I supposed to know which one speaks a different language? If she's a scientist, probably she's super smart, right? But also, she's going to have her field of study that she'll be dedicated to, and she probably doesn't just know everything in every field, right? And yeah, so she... Shoot. Guess I'll take her. Maybe, okay, thinking game logic here. We just got her, so she's probably the solution to the next puzzle. There's a pencil and problem sheet on the desk. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But, Frigi, the entire test is written in a foreign language. Just then, Hiro mumbles something next to me. Frage 1. Huh, it's in German. Can you read it? I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. Well, fortunately, we won't have to think about any of these because she'll just tell us the answers, right? Multiple choice, social studies. It says this is the social studies test. Question 1, please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in H city. Choose the correct period of when the war took place. Over the options below. Was this going to be like, who was the emperor? It was Hirohito, right? Yeah. Oh, what? Say what? Well, obviously this one. I thought Hirohito was the emperor at the time. Maybe not. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which started the war against the United States. Which phrase out of the ones below did FDR use to describe the attack? Convenient, well-timed, no. Never was so much owed to by so many to so few. A date which will live in infamy. Yeah, it's this one. This is the last one. It's really short. So far these have been history questions, haven't they? In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? Germany was already defeated at that point, right? Sure, shit wouldn't have been China or Korea. Italy was out. We should all be grateful for Italy, because without Italians, we'd all be speaking German today. Who would be left? Hopefully it's like Canada. Okay. Britain. Wasn't Germany already out of the war? I thought Japan was the last one. Well, wasn't Italy? Italy was out of the war too. Weird. I thought Germany was finished off in like late 1944, and then Japan was last. 1945. Hold on one second. Okay, so it wasn't in 1945, but yeah, May of 1945, and then Japan surrendered on the 15th of August 1945. Germany had already surrendered on the 8th of May. That question was bullshit. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level, though. No, that was elementary level, actually. And it was wrong for that, too. I just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself. It was no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the last empty classroom, apparently. Okay, let's go then. Now, should we go get the old bag so she can be the one to die? I'm going to save it here. The last room is the music room. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. We have to go get cute girl because she's the one who knows music. Pencil and problem sheet on the desk. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Multiple choice music questions. Let's grate Azura. Huh? Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. I should have probably read the inventory things. Did I save? Starry Sky Song, absolutely. Oh. When did I last save? I hear creepy breathing behind me. wasn't the Starry Sky song. They aren't scared. Snakes are just that awesome. There we go. Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? The Starry Sky song. Okay. I must be really dumb, I guess. I don't see where the clues are. Pigs weren't scared of the Starry Sky song. Must be the giant fish song. So, not scared, then giant fish. Seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? A megaphone isn't sealed. You pass. What answer sheet? Pass? Did she just say we passed? Yeah, that's what I heard. What did we pass? We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. I must just be incredibly dumb. Now, we could go into the music room now, probably. Maybe? Maybe not. But let's go check out that anatomy statue first. I take out all the answer sheets I have and hold them close to the model. And snakeheads poke out from the model and suddenly slither to the floor. Eek! Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. Soon there are none left inside the model. What a surprise! I stick my hand in the model and feel around. I find a paper box and a key. Got matches and music room key. Lost all of the answer sheets. Ugh. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. Has that much time passed already? I anxiously call out to her. Oh, right. It's almost time to perform. It's okay. I'm on standby. It's starting. We need to hurry and find any clues left. I feel this strange compulsion to bring someone less attractive with us. I don't know. Let's go to the music room. I'm sure everything will be just fine. I use the music room key and open the door. This place probably used to be full of desks, but now it only holds a single piano. It's an old piano. I check the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Got sheet music. Carp streamer. Were we supposed to... See, there's no pig anywhere that I know of. Maybe we could have used that sheet music somehow and it would have Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before we go playing that, we step into the hall and the loudspeaker crackles. Do you have brains? I'll use those wonderful brains now as ingredients and dissect you. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. Then that means that's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. Setting up tests to select her prey. That was what Ms. Zhu was trying to do. The heads lined up in that blood-stained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like. Sorry, the road's crowded. Aye, get a hold of yourself. I shake aye. She seems to be dreaming. I wonder if we go down to the hole in the staff room or whatever that is, if we have her sing that song, if it'll make those snakes come out. Huh? Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to... we'll ambush her. We'll hide so we get the advantage. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? Let's hide in the 4th grade classroom. I think that's where all the animals were. We run into the 4th grade classroom. Oh. No, it was not. Oh, she's a pig. Pigs have a very good sense of smell. Here it comes. Come on. Come on, game. I know what's going to happen. What? I was really expecting her to rip that door open. Ms. Zhu smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. She's got a pig head. Which one were they scared of? Was it the fish one, or was it the sky one? Oh, I'm going to use my... oh. She's too far away to hear music out of a megaphone. Really? But we can throw a match at her. Okay, okay, sure. That's not a combo. 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 What if we combine the clear liquid with the matches? That should set her on fire or something. I scatter the liquid and ignite it with the matches. Ms. Zhu dashes and performs a jump kick. Tenma collapses. My vision darkens. I can see the spirit slowly drawing closer. That's fine. I don't think we did that right. Let's step back a step here. I'm curious to see what happens if we play music down here. Because the snakes were supposed to be scared of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I think. For some reason. No. Snakes weren't scared of anything. Shoot. Okay. So there goes that idea. Maybe we can hide from her in the music room and play music at her. Get that sheet music and let... oh, we can't interact with the piano anymore. I was planning on playing music with it. I don't know to what end, but it's a piano. Might as well try and use it, right? Puzzle game. Let's try the music room this time. Miss Zoo smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Now look, ostrich legs wouldn't make you any faster because they might make you a little bit faster because they might have like fancy muscles or some crap, but they wouldn't really make that big of a difference because the reason ostriches can move so fast is because their whole body shape. So she's just an idiot. That's what I'm saying. Can't use this. Can we light the trash on fire? Nope. This is gonna do nothing. We have to reach the piano to play the song. We have to get past Miss Zoo first. We need to do better to distract Miss Zoo or we'll die before we can reach the piano. Yeah. Okay. We need to distract her somehow. But how? Oh boy. I wonder if we're supposed to go to a different classroom? No, that isn't it, because there's nothing at all to play music on in other classrooms. Judging by past puzzles, we have to do things that are combos. And I have no idea how any of these things could combo, aside from lighting the ethanol on fire. Pigs have a very good sense of smell though, and I think that this stuff, it said that it stank really bad. What happens if you mix these two? Tenma scatters the diluted solution. It wasn't effective. A flower scent wafts from the liquid. Ms. Zoo sniffs deeply with her huge nose. She seems to enjoy it. I really hope there's no puzzle items we haven't found. So far, we haven't been able to go into puzzles without everything we need, though. Once you find everything, the game just automatically starts the final battle here. If you don't have everything, it just won't even start this. So we must have everything we need. I was thinking, like, maybe if we combine these two things, it'll make some noxious stench that she can't stand. Can we light the office trash on fire? Tenma holds the office trash. Ai strikes a match and ignites it. It wasn't effective. What? What just happened? I hold up the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by... Right, we need to have an airbag. That seems a little bit silly, but okay. It did sort of clue that in on us, so... Okay. Her arm snakes hiss, threatening us. Now we need to deal with the arms. They're snakes. The snakes aren't bothered by any song, so that's out of the question. I don't know, the snakes probably don't like fire though. Ms. Zoo stretches out her snake arms. The snakes are confused by the mass of flames and unable to aim. See, I still don't think we can play this music because she's not distracted. I don't think hitting her will have any effect, but let's try it. Tenma strikes with the hammer. Mizu opens her mouth wide, chopping down the hammer and stopping it. The snakes wrap around my arms as I swing without my attack. Mizu bites fiercely and kills us. Oh, I think I know what to do now. I think I know what to do. We're going to distract her with this nice smell, and then what's-her-face is going to play a song on the piano. I don't remember if Pig was supposed to be bothered by the water song or the sky song. Let's try the sky song. Lullaby, huh? Lullaby. Maybe that's what I want. Tenma scatters the diluted solution. It wasn't effective. A flower scent wafts from the liquid. Mizu sniffs deeply with her huge nose. She seems to enjoy it. I looks for something to play the song. Mizu is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. Ai's fingers dance over the keys. Mizu calmly listens to the music and then bites us. Ai's fingers dance over the keys. Mizu stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Mizu is weakened. Oh boy. Can we play that again? No, we can't play that again because we can't distract her again, can we? Pigs aren't known for their sense of hearing, right? So I think the megaphone probably just doesn't do anything. Hitting her isn't going to do anything either. I mean, it might be worth a shot. I don't know. Tenma strikes with the hammer. I swing the hammer with all my might, but Mizu seems completely fine. Her head's too hard. Hitting her won't work. I drive the hatchet directly into Mizu's head, but only a trickle of blood comes out. I doubt I can do much to her this way, no matter how many times I hit her. The armed snakes writhe on their own, as if impatient with their immobile host. The snakes wrap themselves around my neck, squeezing so hard that I can't breathe. It said that she was still immobilized when the snakes attacked us. Were we possibly supposed to get her again? With the song? If she's still paralyzed, then I don't know, I'm gonna scream at her and she can play the music again. Tenma uses the megaphone and tries to yell. I yell as loud as I can into the megaphone. Mizu's entire body convulses. Really? Like a puppet with cut strings, pieces of her body turn into lumps and fall to the floor. All that's left is the horrible stench of bodily fluids and blood hanging in the air. I don't sense Mizu anymore. Did we do it? Ai is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But as expected, mine is still there. So there are still spirits in this city. The look on my face is probably obvious. Ai looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now. Mr. Tenma. Anyway, I wonder what this is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Mizu vanished. I open it and find it's an old map. Shining the flashlight on it, the first word that I can see is army. Is this what Ms. Hero said was stolen from her? It could be. I put the map in my bag. Then we finally bid farewell to the music room, its beast and perfume smell. It's been nice knowing you, I. How are you going to die horribly now? Oh, wait a second. What is it? Did you forget something in the school? I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music beating evil. Rip. You know, this would make a great inspiration for a new song. I kind of don't want to linger here. Yeah, I'll just be 5 minutes. Okay, we'll come back. We'll check on you in 5 minutes if you haven't come back, okay? I dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Geez, I guess I'll just wait here. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Kind of like Moe, too. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. Oh, no one could have seen this coming. The door slides closed. I reach out with my right hand to open it. And my mark burns in pain. I tug at the door to open it. But it won't open. What's happening? Oh, no way. I slam into the door over and over, trying to break it down, but it doesn't budge an inch. I've been around spirits enough by now, and something supernatural is at work here. I feel overwhelmingly powerless, like I'm trying to destroy a steel door with my hands. Yeah, kind of like that, in fact, yeah. But I keep pounding on it with my fists. The door slides open on its own suddenly. I stumble into the room as if I'm being pulled in. I knew the moment I heard her scream, but to actually see it in front of me, whatever scrap of resolve I'd held onto has now vanished into the night. Oh, lovely. The pale flesh and organs scattered about. Only a few limbs remain in the pool of blood. Her soft skin, her bubbly, innocent smile. Did the nest of snakes devour her? Or the spirit we thought we'd killed? The grief rises up in me like a tremendous, violent storm. I drag my useless body out of the school and get into the car. I desperately want to be far away from this school as fast as possible. Alright, look, I said I'm gonna redo this and get all the good endings, but I'm not satisfied with this. We're gonna get the good ending on this right now. I managed to regain some calm on the walk from the garage to the entrance hall. Now that Mary is gone, I need to keep it together. Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. By the way, where's Ms. I? I couldn't protect her. Oh, well, thank goodness you were at least able to make it back safely. That's all Yasuoka says, but her eyes betray how she really feels. They're filled with a deep sadness. Poor girl. But being sad over it won't bring her back. Come on, shake it off. On the other hand, Hiro seems totally fine. She probably doesn't care much about people other than herself. More importantly, Mr. Tenma, did Zukawa have anything on her? You mean this? I pull the old map out of my bag and then shred it in front of her eyes. You bitch. Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom. Hiru snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you. Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead. She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color's different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter. It's Tsukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it. I take the notebook from her. It seems Ms. Zhu was interested in that map of yours, Ms. Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map. Well, now I want to know even more. Yeah, this is not sitting well with me. I don't want Ai to die. I don't want Moe to die, but at the time I thought that it was like locked in. The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor. Thank you. That would be lovely. Also, Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone. Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Ms. Hiro here by yourselves? Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance. I'm grateful, really. But those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Sayakujo, and Mary's as well. But... Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away. Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. I'm counting on you. Of course. I won't let you down. Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care. I thought you didn't believe in the Mark's curse because it's unscientific. Oh, of course, there's no way in hell I'd believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found any solid proof to deny it either. And Ms. Yasuoka's mark really did up and disappear. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out, that's all. It's the truth. I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Oh, well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too. Are you talking about the map? Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in H City. The only way Tsukawa found that shelter was because of this map. Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have to be 50 years old. That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turned Tsukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter. What? What do you mean? I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed. Man, why couldn't I bring her? Hiru makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head. The shelter, army, Tsukawa transforming, and the deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. New info was added to the Spirit File. The Road to Madness. Other. Yep, I'm not going to just let that sit. I have to save I figured out in the second to last chapter the one with the bee man, there was that bit at the top of the hill, which was optional, I learned, because I didn't do it one of the times. And so that means that there is precedent for there to be things that you can miss, even though in that case they were totally useless. So I was kind of racking my brain while I was having a bite to eat, and there's this thing down here that they made a big issue out of, like, adding to the game and whatever. Like, why would they just have this? Why would they do that art? Why would they have that dialogue if this was nothing, right? So I think there must be something we do with this hole. I hesitantly stick my hand inside. Something cold coils around my fingers. It seems I've stirred up whatever was nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole. Now, we are at the end of the chapter. So, whatever we have, we must have whatever we need, right? Well, I'm going to go through all these things until I figure out what it is. We know that they're not scared of music, and we don't have a musical instrument besides I's voice. So, you know, it's definitely not the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I think we tried the notebook before, but let's double check. Yeah, he's too dumb to figure that one out. Yeah. Now, no idea what this is about. No idea what this is about. No idea what that is. I can't decode those. We know that we need this for the last chapter, or for the last puzzle, so it can't be that. That's the ethanol. We need that for the last chapter, so it can't be that. That's the idenol or whatever it was. We need that for the last chapter, so it can't be that. I can't imagine it's this. Maybe we can, like, scare them out of there by shouting at them? I don't know. Oh no, we need that for the last chapter too. So we light a match, throw it in there. I take out matches, light it, and throw it into the hole. The wriggling shadows in the hole move more quickly for a moment, but the fire doesn't last long and their movement's slow again. Right. Can I do it again? No. I've already tried using the matches. By itself, it won't really accomplish anything. Huh. Well, we could try the ethanol, but we're going to need that to beat the boss. Unless what we get out of here means we don't need the ethanol. Maybe it's like a shortcut item. Means we can just skip that phase. That might work. I take out the clear bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. The shadows inside the hole flail about for a while, but then go back to normal. So now we haven't got that anymore. Oh no! No, it's still here. Alright. Okay, I guess we poured a little bit in there. Now can we set it on fire? I take out the matches again, light one, and throw it into the hole. A pillar of blue flame shoots out of the hole. The snakes writhe around, then vacate the hole en masse. Oh. They disappear into the cracks in the walls and beyond the doorway. Weird. After the wave of snakes vanishes, I find something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Got Eisen Azura's talisman. Huh. But it looked like those snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. What? Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important then. Weird. I thought that was just going to be an immediate bad end, because last time we screwed with the snakes, it killed us. We poured the acid in there, and they just came out and killed us instead. An old Shinto charm found hiding in the storage room wall. Aizen Azura is embroidered on the bag. Inside is a paper with an abstract human on it. I can't imagine what that's for. But it must... Like, I tried everything I could in that battle, you saw. So... It must be an item for the battle. Hold on. An old Shinto charm found hiding in the storage room wall. Aizen Azura is embroidered on the bag. Inside it is a paper with an abstract human on it. I have no idea what that means. Like, maybe that's some Japanese thing I would understand if I was more familiar with Japanese culture. Aizen Azura. I'm going to look that up. All right, that's not helpful at all. Now, hopefully that's all I needed. I'm going to tell you about some theories I have. First of all, I think that Yasuoka killed Mary. Or, well, I'll get back to the or, but I think that she went to the house. There's obviously some bad blood there, right? I think she went to the house, killed Mary, and then pretended that she just came straight to us when she got Ai's text message. Because she was definitely on bad terms with the Kujos, I think. My second theory is that maybe Mary faked her own death. Let me see, what did I write down here? Mary faked her own death. Maybe she really can move around, but she was keeping a secret. And she put a smashed decoy doll in the lobby. Or like, she put a decoy doll in the lobby and then Yasuoka came and smashed it. But it wasn't really her. Mostly this is just my desperation for not wanting Mary to be dead. Now I think... Oh crap, I forget how to activate the boss battle now. Let me see here. Let's see, what else did I say? Oh yeah, right. So the photo of Mary had a mark on her arm, but the Mary we know didn't. So maybe there were two dolls, right? And the other doll was in that room, and she was just keeping it a secret. She didn't want us to go in there, so that we wouldn't see the second doll for some reason. Also, I think that the old man in the shelter is an accomplice of Ms. Zhu. That's why he opened the door, because he heard someone outside and he's like, oh, she's here. I'll just let her in. Let's see. Let's see here. So Yasuoka killed Mary, or thought she did. Get the vibe she was on the bad terms with Kujos. Mary faked her own death. I really hope she faked her own death, because I'm going to be seriously bummed if Mary's dead. Here it is. Okay. I was kind of panicking there. I thought might not have whatever I needed to start the boss battle. I probably should have saved. Maybe I did. I did save. Now you have all the things going through my mind right now. Yasuoka is definitely an enemy. Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to hide. And I haven't tried the third grade classroom yet, but I think it's just an empty classroom, right? So whatever we can do in there, we can do in the music room, but not vice versa. So we will go to the music room. real question here is, when do we use this talisman? It's probably on the last part of the boss. Of course, it's been like half an hour now and I've completely forgotten how to what the normal ending of the boss battle is. Ms. Zeus smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Office trash, and here have a... You know what? It's infinite, so I'll just use it at every phase. Tenma holds up the office cat trash. I holds up Aizen Azura's charm. Great Azura, give it back! Ms. Zu glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. I hold up the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by cushioning the blow. Farm snakes hiss, threatening us. Well, I know what to do about snakes. Ms. Zu stretches out her snake arms. They weren't effective. The snakes are confused by the mass of flames and unable to aim. Alright, now. Either we have to use it here, or we have to... I'm going to try stunning her first. So we can use the foil wrap bottle and carp streamer. Tenma scatters the diluted solution. It wasn't effective. A flower scent wafts from the liquid. Ms. Zu sniffs deeply with her huge nose. She seems to enjoy it. Ms. Zu is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. Ai's fingers dance over the keys. Ms. Zu stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Now, I don't know. Okay, screaming at her is how we kill her, right? Right. So we don't want to kill her. And just try using the charm on her. And yeah, here, you hit her with a hatchet. Why not? Tenmo holds up Aizen Azura's charm. It wasn't effective. Great Azura, give it back! Ms. Zu glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. Ai slashes the hatchet. Drive the hatchet directly into Ms. Zu's head, but only a trickle of blood comes out. I doubt I can do much to her this way, no matter how many times I hit her. Ms. Zu is weakened. The arm snakes writhe on their own, as if impatient with their immobile host. The snakes wrap themselves around my neck, squeezing so hard. And I die. What? How do we use the charm? I don't... Oh god, I hope there's not 2 items we're missing. I'm gonna see what things this can combo with. Oh! We have to threaten to burn it. I think. What the hell? Let's just try it. Oh, I don't want to sit through this again. What the hell? Let's just do it though. Let's see what happens. I tried to ignite the Aizen Azura's charm with the match. It wasn't effective. Great Azura, how dare you! Ms. Zu shrieks in rage when she sees the charm engulfed in flames. Okay. So she definitely wants that charm. I'm gonna try not stunning her this time. Or... No, when I stunned her, it didn't work out for us. So I'm gonna try... Oh, jeez, what to do. We need to weaken her, right? We had to weaken the other guy, who we got a good ending with, by beating him over the head a couple times. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to... gonna get the clear bottle. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, right. I'm going to get the foil wrapped bottle, And play the music. And then I'm going to play the music again. Wait, no. I'm going to whip out the charm, and then I'm going to play the music again. Tenma holds up Aizen Azura's charm. It wasn't effective. Great Azura, give it back. Ms. Zhu glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. I looks for something to play the song. Ms. Zhu is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. Ai's fingers dance over the keys. Ms. Zhu cries out in pain, but there's no other change. Okay. So the snakes just still kill us. Okay, I'm gonna distract her with the bottle. We definitely have to weaken her. Definitely, I think. If we go one more turn, it doesn't matter what we do, we die. Because the snakes get us. Have we tried lighting it on fire at this point? I tried to ignite Aizen Azura's charm with the match. Yee! Great Azura! Ms. Zhu shrieks when she sees the charm go up in flames. She clings onto me, scrambling to get it back from me. Gah! Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her bodily fluids. Gross. Aizen Azura's charm disintegrates to ash in Ms. Zhu's hand and scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury. How dare you! How dare you! Great Azura! The snakes on Ms. Zhu's arms raise their heads and swiftly strike at their prey. Game over. What? But their fangs sink into... Yee! Ms. Zhu's torso? Why? Why indeed? The snakes are feasting on the places where she touched my skin. Is it because of my human smell? They devour her torso, the only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy. Feels so good. What? After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wriggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. I don't sense Ms. Zhu anymore. Did we do it? Ai is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. That was the ending. That was a good ending. That didn't feel like a good ending. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. Oh good, she still dies. Oh. Mr. Tenma. Ai bursts out of the room and clings onto me. What happened? Good ending. A snake. It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder, and slid down my back. She's nearly in tears. Get it off of me. Okay. I might have to dig around here a little bit. I feel around her back as she hangs on to me. There's nothing there. Huh? Nothing's there. You can let go. What? Wait, let me just check a little bit more. When you grab my neck, it's hard to... Oh. Sorry, but I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something. Maybe it fell off as you were running. So, did you grab the sheet music? Oh, yeah, that's all done. Ms. Zhu saved. Huh. I'm sorry to make you wait. Madame Yasuoko and Ms. Hiro are expecting us, so let's head back. Hey y'all, we're back! It seems Ms. Zhu is interested in that map of yours, Ms. Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. Okay. We should have taken a look earlier. Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stay behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well. I mean, you could stay behind if you really want to. Mr. Tenma, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuko? I mean, I could really use an extra set of hands, you know. Someone besides Ms. Hiro. Someone not frigid. Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. I can't let her worry about me. Okay, then I'll trust you. But you better promise me. When your marker's gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise? If I get a VIP pass. Of course. I'll get you a front row seat for sure. That's not what I meant by a VIP pass. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Tenma. You know what I'm gonna do now? Can't believe I'm doing this. I've been playing this for, let's see, how many hours? 8 hours. I'm gonna replay this entire game. Just in case keeping everyone alive means that Mary doesn't die. Mary made a big deal about how killing him would be much harder than like getting rid of him by some other means. Turns out she's totally wrong. That Mary just been giving us bad info the whole damn time. But I can't be angry at her. Haniko is staring at Moe. Hey, she's not a grown-up. Fine. Only big people die, okay? A sound like slithering vines comes from Haniko's direction. I am oddly literate considering the amount of alcohol in my system. The next thing I know, a small sharp object grazes my face. Missed. You won't be so lucky next time. I get the feeling Haniko's planning to attack me from a distance. I need to find something to do to meet him from this far away. Facing my spirit, blah 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 blah. Thank you to the guide I'm reading to get to this really quickly so I can just skip all the non-vital items. And yet, for some reason I ended up getting all of the non-vital items anyway. Wire umbrella, plastic sheet, oh yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to follow a guide because I don't want to waste too much time like this. I've already spent like half an hour on this first chapter because I didn't follow the guide closely enough and whatever. I want to get the best ending. I want to keep Mary alive. I suspect this might be totally in vain. But I want to give it a shot anyway. I want to get the good ending. Wire umbrella, plastic sheet again. And according to this, the correct answer is to give him the hand mirror and some lipstick. He gonna be a pretty little boy. I smear the lipstick on him and try to place the mirror in front. It wasn't effective. I try to apply the lipstick on him, but the vines swat it away before I can. Haniko thrashes his vines indiscriminately. What? What? God damn it. Okay, let's see. Good ending. Salt water and lipstick. Shit. I goofed. If you hadn't guessed already. All I saw was that you have to use a mirror and lipstick. But those are in separate steps. Next, we need to use the salt water and lipstick. Which isn't even a combo. Game. Oh. Tenma throws the salt water at Hanako. The vines hit the salt water. The vines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. In the hazy darkness, I can see Hanako's twisting face in pain. Something. How mean. Are you gonna tease me now too, mister? He starts sniffling as if he's about to cry. He looks weakened. I put the lipstick on Hanako's lips. What did you do? Next we give him the mirror, and he decides he's very pretty. Yeah, here, have a mirror and a flare. No. Probably still give me the bad end somehow. Here, have a pen. I turn the hand mirror toward him and make him look at the lipstick. He stares at his reflection.
I'm so pretty. This is red stuff. I've been looking for this for so long. My keepsake from my mom.
As these memories... Are these memories from when he was alive? He smiles with his red lips.
Am I pretty?
No, you're not. The spirit melts into the darkness with a smile on his face. I step inside and go down the right hallway. I make it all the way in front of the mirror room. In front of me. I don't see Moe anywhere. Strange. This should be the place.
Mister?
You scared the crap out of me. What were you doing here? You're late, so I came looking for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's dark, so it took longer. I should have borrowed the flashlight.
She bows in apology. I'm so relieved. A huge weight lifts off my shoulders when I see she's okay. Hey, let's get a move on already. We all climb inside the car and head straight to Kujo Mansion. I highly doubt anything's going to change from here on, so I'm probably just going to skip ahead a bit.
Thank you so much. Seriously. If you hadn't been there, I probably would have been killed by Hanahiko. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night. You did great work today. You're much more competent than all the other adults I know, though it only makes sense for adults to help children. It'll be challenging from now on. My schoolwork has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up. You do your best too. Well then, good night. Think I'm heading off myself. With that mess of trouble taken care of, I'm sure I'll crash right away. Oh, right. Here, have this. He pulls a small paper item from his beat-up coat and hands it to me. Looks like a newspaper article. It's about that boy who died. Before he was adopted, he'd lived with his mother. She understood her son, unlike his hard-headed adoptive father. She'd put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She very much doted on him. Yes, this is... She did the right thing there. Yes, definitely. Yeah, okay. After all that hell at a young age, then dying, that was probably his only good memory. Mashta's smile is sad. Well, it's up to you how to interpret it. Do whatever you want. See ya. Lord Tenma, by any chance, are you uneasy about being the solo occupant in this mansion?
No. You're here for me. You'll always be here for me, right, Mary?
Ha ha ha!
I'd prefer Moe. Oh, wait a minute. Click on this thing again. Here we go.
So you wanted to be alone in this giant mansion with a minor?
Wait a minute. Don't put it that way. And now we're back here. The secret to getting the good ending here is really weird. It doesn't matter Like, you have to do the same things no matter what. You just have to pick the right location. Which, I don't know. It's the clue is that you have to go to where the dog was. That's all you had to do. The puzzle at the end is exactly the same. I'm still not sure how you were supposed to get the songs in the right order. You just had to be here so that she could hear her dog. So that should do it. A dog comes bounding over from somewhere, barking happily. Ken, is this where you've been? Come on, let's go. He's waiting. That's it. Isn't that weird? That's the whole good end. Now nobody dies. Because we picked the right destination. Whatever. There's a flash of light. I blink and the spirit is gone. This place isn't too far from where Psycho died. Maybe that's why. The instant Hanayome vanished, I thought I caught a glimpse of her loyal dog. I hope her dog and the song her fiancé wrote for her help her find peace in heaven. Should we head back? Yeah. Huh? The phone starts ringing out of nowhere. It won't stop. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. What should I do? And this doesn't really matter. If you say pick it up, apparently you get some message here saying thank you. Hello? On the other side of the line is the gentle voice of a woman. I'm so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. Was that a wrong number or something? I was a little panicked, but now I relax. I step out of the booth and get in the car with Suzu.
Too bad I didn't get to do much. I've read a ton of comics about exorcisms, so I thought I could help. Good job to you too, Suzu. Everything went okay?
Yeah, it's all thanks to him.
Oh yeah? I bet I could have done a better job than him.
Oh, I wish I could have just let this guy die. Oh, it's almost worth it. Keep on walking.
I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Suzu was saved. Thank you so much.
He seems more worried about her than himself. His appearance, personality, and job all make him suspicious, but that one thing is clear.
I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out there after all. So if something had happened to her, I just...
Hey, are you alright?
I'm so glad she's okay.
The hot tears streaming down his face are those of relief, apparently. You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right?
Yeah, thanks. Good night. Yeah.
Mary is dead. Shit. Okay, well that didn't work. At long last, I've cleared all the good endings, so I can continue on with the story. It's nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Oh, okay. Mary isn't here anymore. Should I rest for today? I decide to rest now. Chapter 4, Yasu, and... Cool. will now continue on with the 5th chapter tomorrow.